Good afternoon, everyone. It is just after 5 o'clock here on Sunday. Wanted to get back on as we're getting closer here, definitely picking up, and a pretty significant event looks like it's in store for us, really from about midday Monday through probably most of Wednesday. What we're seeing here, this is the National Weather Service, the current hazards. So, here in kind of the darker blue, this is a winter storm watch that's in effect from 12 p.m. tomorrow, Monday, through Wednesday, and then we've also got kind of a watch area advisory here across Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri. Kind of watching for conditions to see how those trend here moving forward. But certainly a pretty significant system setting up. Did want to take a look here at the National Weather Service office in Fort Worth. Little bit of their information they put out here. Definitely recommend following them on social media, Facebook, Twitter, kind of whatever you get your information on. So what we can see here is, again, most of the kind of the office's county areas here, especially everything west, north, really everything even south, a little bit to the southeast, maybe some of these counties not so much. But winter storm watch in effect from 12 p.m. Monday to 9 a.m. Wednesday for the majority of the area. Again, possible that it goes a little bit further on Wednesday, but it looks like most of the weather, whether it be ice, freezing rain, sleet, looks like that's going to be kind of a midday Monday through much of Tuesday. That's where the most of the impacts will be. And so certainly looking for total ice here, accumulation of 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. So that, I think at first glance, that maybe doesn't sound that that's too much, but that in and of itself, 1/10 to a quarter of an inch, could have some pretty significant travel impacts, especially in the Metroplex. Definitely could cause a lot of accidents, issues with travel, closures when it comes to work, school, all of those things going into the start of the week here. So definitely looks like this is going to be a pretty big system, especially Tuesday. This looks at travel impacts, again, kind of the probability of minor versus the probability of moderate. Again, these both will change. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that other than there's going to be impacts. And I would recommend certainly having some sort of a preparedness plan in place, whether that's school for the kids or work plans, travel, go to the store now. I've already seen pictures of bread and milk starting to go. Probably still can get there if you want to go out tonight and kind of be prepared. But definitely looks like a big system. Again, freezing rain potential here, specifically kind of midday Monday through much of Tuesday is what we're looking at across most of the kind of the Metroplex, North Texas, all the way down into Central Texas as well. Wanted to take a look here, a couple of the latest kind of model runs here, the afternoon model runs. When we look at the HRRR here, we can see, I think, pretty obvious here. You can kind of see where that cold front is really kind of setting up currently. So we can see it kind of draped here, certainly moving south. So definitely that's kind of where the front is, south of DFW, really into Central Texas right now. That cold air is just kind of gradually continuing south right now. And so when we look at kind of the precipitation here moving forward, this is going to give us an idea of maybe when those impacts will start. So again, let me go to the afternoon run here. So this is the HRRR model showing precipitation. We get to kind of, this would be about lunchtime on Monday. We can see kind of southeast Oklahoma, kind of North Texas. We're seeing kind of freezing rain, sleet, that combination here. Then as we move forward in time, a little bit over Monday, and then especially this is Tuesday morning, kind of around rush hour. This would be around 6, 7 a.m. A lot of freezing rain, sleet, just significant winter weather there. Again, not really snow with this system, given that there's warm air aloft. So it doesn't really, it kind of comes down, then it reaches the colder temperatures near the surface, and then that freezes on impact. So that's how you get the freezing rain, the sleet, rather than a big snow event. And so that's really what we're looking at here. Again, much of Tuesday. When we look at a different model run here, 3 kilometer NAM, pretty similar story here. Again, kind of looking at stuff Monday afternoon, especially southeastern Oklahoma, but even kind of North Texas definitely has some opportunity kind of on Monday evening. And then as we kind of move into especially Tuesday, again, this is looking at kind of Tuesday, kind of mid-ish day. Again, probably the most significant impacts across North Texas and the Metroplex would be then. So definitely worth watching. Again, do want to take a look at the kind of the ice forecast here when we look at the freezing rain. So again, this is going to be looking at, let's kind of look through really the whole event here. So when we kind of move forward, this goes through Wednesday, and we can see, let me kind of get that for us. Again, especially northeast Texas, looks like that right now is a bullseye. Again, just one model run, but really when you look at this whole area, central, North Texas, pretty significant amount of freezing rain being projected. When we look at the HRRR model, again, this is kind of the midday run here today. We look at that. Again, pretty significant event here. Really, southeast Oklahoma, all the way across central, all the way back up through North Texas. So, pretty significant event here. If this were to be even close to verifying, looking at this level of freezing rain, sleet, ice, this would have some pretty major impacts, not just on travel, but likely even power outages, power lines, trees coming down, that type of stuff. So definitely going to have to be watching this. Again, something that we've been picking up on the last couple days, but wanted to provide kind of a Sunday evening update here. Stay tuned to the National Weather Service wherever you are, especially if you're in the Metroplex with the Fort Worth office. They put out some pretty timely, reasonable information. They're updating that on a periodic basis. Also follow the news there. And then hopefully here probably tomorrow, very possibly certainly Tuesday, be out and about and maybe trying to cover this, may even do a live stream. So hope this is helpful. Again, certainly stay safe and make preparations now, and hopefully it won't be quite as bad as maybe what some of these models are showing.